plan yesterday, where in New Jersey, the state's Democratic governor is running for a second term. Tonight, he turns his attention to the Virginia governor's race, where Democrat Terry McAuliffe is in danger of losing to Republican Glenn Youngkin. Ed O'Keefe is at the White House. Ed, good morning.
Hey, Nate, good morning to you. With Democrats still struggling to come up with the details of the president's social spending plan, and even as he prepares for big global meetings in Europe later this week, the president tonight has to attend to party politics because his party is locked in two competitive governor's races in usually reliably blue states.
Let's give President Joe Biden a big Jersey welcome.
In this year's two governor's races in New Jersey and Virginia, Republicans are hoping for upsets. So the president's headed to Virginia tonight to campaign for Democrat Terry McAuliffe. It's an appearance that comes amid record-low public support for the president, especially among independent voters, which could signal bigger trouble for Democrats ahead of next year's midterm elections.
Hey, guys,
That's why the president stopped by a New Jersey classroom Monday to highlight his party's plans for early childhood education. Democrats are preparing to enact about $450 billion in funding for universal pre-K and child care stipends.
We'll make 2 years of high-quality preschool available to every child in America.
But almost every other part of the Biden plan is still up for debate. In order to keep moderates like West Virginia Joe Manchin on board, Democrats are scaling back.
And I think that we've got a good understanding of each other now, better than we've ever had.
Instead of 12 weeks of paid family leave, it may be whittled down to 4. Instead of Medicare paying for all dental work, new $800 vouchers could be offered. And instead of raising income tax rates, a tax on billionaires could pay for some of those new programs. Meanwhile, activists continue to chase after another moderate Democrat, Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema, as they try to figure out if she's on board.
What are you going to do about climate change? Next week in Glasgow could be the last chance. Please answer me, Senator. My family, my house, we're from Tucson. We're constituents.
The clock is also ticking on the president's popular bipartisan infrastructure bill. Remember that? Well, federal highway funding is set to expire in 5 days, and it could lapse because House progressives say they won't vote on that infrastructure bill and send it to the president's desk until there's a deal signed or sealed with those two moderate senators, Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema, on the president's broader social spending plan. Tarika, the staring contest continues here in Washington.